Right, so today we're going to be playing this. It's one of my favorites. We got a community league going on right now. We're in season 7. So this is what's been a lot of my time has been taken. So we're gonna play some one of the characters I've been working on this season, just do some farming. We're just gonna play some GrimDawn for a little bit on this one. Nothing too serious, just gonna hang out and do this for a little bit. So if you want to check it out, I'll put a link down for the league page so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But anyway, it's a little intro to this one. We're gonna do some farming, try to get some items for the apostate. See see if we get lucky or not, but we're just gonna play some GrimDawn, so hope you enjoy. So all right, so let's see. So this will be streamed, so there might be some people coming in and talking to me as I'm playing tonight, so if you want to check that out, I do stream as well. So we're gonna play it for a little bit, the video going for about an hour, maybe a little bit, we'll see, but I definitely do go for longer than that. I did need to get some keys. Need to get set up for our little farming expedition. We'll go clean the inventory up. So I'm after the modern Morgana's set, and I've got a good I thought I had them somewhere else. You know what I do? I already put them on my other character. These are just ones I've gotten since. Well, these could go in the stash. When I start corrupting, if I start corrupting them, I'll have some backups of those items. Let's go. I actually want to put this here. Like this. Oh yeah. I don't really use these too much. What's up, Kivitz? How's it going, dude? What you up to tonight? Or today, or I'm still gonna say tonight. Feel it, eh? Yeah, really, dude. Is that of the matriarch? It starts to become very samey, doesn't it? They start, you know, you start seeing the same combos and the same just, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's why I didn't play those games, man. I'd only play those games like single player, dude. I didn't play those games competitively. Yeah, those long ass like 45 hit combos that basically just kills off all kills your character. Yeah. With the max cancels. Gotta love it, man. It's a good way of putting it, man. That's funny, dude. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, but you sound like you got your ass kicked in an arcade once and that you never got over. It doesn't mean it's in any fighting game. I'm just saying, it sounds like you got your ass kicked in the arcade once that you never got over. You're still bitter about that one loss. Yeah, but that's just that one. But that's that one that you never really got over, you know. There's always that one that you never really got over, regardless of it was like like your controller died or something, you know. It's just that one loss that you never got over. Right. Yeah, you just died in 2 hits. You got fucking jumped heavy, crouched heavy, uppercut, and you're dead. Well, that was dousing for you. Yeah, that was the super cheese, man. That was the Zim cheese. I think that's when they found out that when they found that out is when he went up a few more tiers in that game, because I think he started out pretty trash, didn't he? Like in the bottom tiers, you know, people learn how to play him. He kind of soared up there, right? You know more about that kind of shit than I do. So is that was that what happened with him? Then wasn't he kind of low ranked there for a while, but kind of flew up on the leaderboards, or I mean not the leaderboards, the tier list? I need to get some keys. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's true. Oh yeah, man, I haven't seen this. I haven't watched an old fight with those guys in a while. I haven't really watched anything, honestly, in the FGC in a while. I just kind of keep up with news. What's up, Wretched? How's it going, dude? I just kind of kept up with the news kind of going around with it, but I didn't really watch anything. Still looking for the fucking Morgan set. As well. See if we can find it. In my search for the chest and the helmet, I realized that there's a leg plate as well that I had no idea. That's not part of the set, but it's like the Amatok. It's got pieces that's not part of the set. Well, so does Monograph. So why not do that? So we're gonna throw it, see if I can throw it together. Still need the chest piece and the helmet, but I got the leg plates in the feet, in the boots. It completely is for a cold old Ill Omen build, but I think we could do it with Vitality. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. So I'm gonna next week. I have the way that our Thanksgiving falls is I'm gonna have like Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off. So I think I'm gonna do the low-level challenges on those days. So not this coming week, but next week. I think I'll get my low levels out of the way then. You have fun doing it? Mostly. You did the Shaman Vines, right? Yeah, I heard that it was, yeah, I've heard from more than you. You told me that first, and I've heard it again. It seems like Shaman is what everybody's been picking, apparently. Seems like Shaman Vines is what people have been picking. Hey, more boots. Woohoo! Poison Shadow Strike? Yeah. I imagine Poison Shadow Strike was going to be extremely powerful as well. Because, well, you can get those fucking... You can get those slicers, dude. And Poison Shadow Strike hits like a fucking truck. And then it just fucking stacks dot. Yeah, it would be squishy. I mean... You know, all you do is just kind of kite him around, fucking snack, hit him in, dot him up, dot out, repeat. Fucking Nightblade special right there, brother. Yeah, but that's what your poison's for. You to try to get that dot on that on his ads so that they start dying off. Because you remember, the poison can spread, so you can just dot as summons and it'll spread. It'll spread, so you can keep the dot on the mob. But I mean, I've seen some video of it. It looks kind of cool, but I don't know, dude. I just don't have the time to spend that money, you know what I'm talking about? I've got other things I want to play, and other things I'm doing. So, I'll wait on it, and it'll go on sale. I'll pick it up. It looks cool. I like the idea. These motherfuckers would drop something for me. Get to die. No arcane for you, bitch. Pushed off the box. Oh, I did not mean to hit that button. My B button is the link to a button on the bottom of my controller if I accidentally hit it. Yeah. There was a new mod for Need for Speed Underground 2 that came out that was like a really big one. People have been talking about, and I was like, cool. I can't seem to get it to run with my version of Need for Speed. Tried a couple of days, like the past 2 days. It says it just won't run with my version, and I've got fucking 1.2. And it says it's not compatible, run 1.2, and I'm like, they give me a headache, and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm not gonna play that. So, It's unfortunate. Because it looks pretty cool. They added like a whole new bunch of new like body kits and just they added a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I mean, apparently it's the other people aren't having an issue. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, I don't know. It was basically it didn't work with my version. I spent about 30 minutes trying to figure it out. It still didn't work. And I'm like, oh, well, that was what happened. I could get it to work if I really wanted to. But I'd probably have to go like, you know, go somewhere deep in the dark web to find the right EXE, but you know. Or, you know, just not really worry about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still Need for Speed Underground 2. This is maybe one of my favorite, like, games of that era. You know, it's... Yeah, 2. Well, I mean, 2 is my favorite racing game anyway, out of that era, so... I've seen a mod where they add a whole bunch of cool shit into it. It's kind of cool. I did play an HD like fan made like project a couple years ago, which was really good. But it was just like a texture remapping and just a graphical overhaul mainly. Man, that was where I really started playing online. This was that game right there, dude. Xbox Live. That's where I got I got an Xbox. That game is why I got an Xbox. Because I went to my buddy's house and I had it on PlayStation. And he had an Xbox and I played it. It was over at his house, I was playing it. I got online, dude, and I got hooked. So I ended up playing it. Got an Xbox. He let me have his version because he didn't play it. So I got an Xbox and got hooked on fucking Xbox Live playing Need for Speed Underground 2. Love that shit. Give me something good. You suck. Where you at? Come here. Ooh, another Void Heart. Ooh. Hey. Another Void Heart. Get. Dude, those games were always going back to your rough on hard. I'm sorry. Yeah, rough on hard. Anyway. Yeah, dude, those old RPGs were never fucking easy, man. Like, you really had to pay attention. It wasn't... Yeah, go back and play the original Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, whatever you want to call it. Go back and play the original. You know how easy that shit was. And there was no changing the difficulty. There was no change in the difficulty on that. You played it how it was. Mine was Crystallis, or whatever you want to, however you want to pronounce it. That was mine. It wasn't the first game that I beat. It was the first RPG I beat. I think I beat Crystallis and Final Fantasy 1 in the same year, actually, to be honest with you. I think it was real close, like almost like a back-to-back on that one. I think Crystallis was first because I owned it, and Final Fantasy 1 was second because I had to rent it. Dude, I love that game. It's one of my favorites. That was my Zelda, dude. I did. I had it on my Nintendo. It's one of the first games I had on my Nintendo. Well, it wasn't the first game I had on my Nintendo. It was one that I always wanted. I remember playing it at my buddy's house. His mom played it, and I always wanted it. And I got it, like, I think after a year or two after having a Nintendo. And, dude, I love that game. Loved it. Dude, I played it all the time. I couldn't tell you how many times I played through it. I do all the stupid little skips and all the other stupid shit. Or you could skip to like the 5th town and get all the good shit armor. Like right at the beginning of the game, it was like some stupid little glitch you could do with like how the controller set was. It was like, yeah, you could warp. It's kind of gay. Oh, dude, I miss little shit like tricks back then on games where you could like warp through the levels with like a button combination. I still find it's kind of funny that even with like some of these new remakes or new games, if you want to call them, like from Konami, like Contra or whatnot, they still recognize the Konami code, even if it's like just in a joke way. Like even Hardcore Uprising recognized the Konami code. If you did it the first screen, it changed the it changed the first the first song for the first level into the like a metaled out Contra theme. It was great. I loved Hardcore Uprising. That's probably my favorite Contra game ever. Ever, dude. Ever. It is so fucking awesome. Alrighty. So I had, actually basically how I got into RPGs was I had a friend whose mom was into RPGs, and we watched her play Zelda. I watched her play Final Fantasy, and I watched her play Crystallis as well. So it was like, you know, when I was younger, we'd sit down and watch her play these games. So, and as we got a little older, you know, we still played Nintendo, but, you know, we got to, like, I helped her beat Star Tropics. That was like me and her figured out Star Tropics, like with a little screen where they would turn black, and you had to like memorize where the blocks were on the screen. I like got tape and hit like the on the screen wherever the block was, so she'd jump. And then like, dude, it was kind of fun, like, you know, it was just like a nice little thing that we did. That's how we all got into RPGs back then. Was his mom played RPGs and we just played with her. I remember her complaining about having having no turbo controller, having to buy potions in Final Fantasy. She's like, man, I have to go and buy potions. Oh gosh, she'd sit there on the couch like sitting there on the couch tapping that controller. I remember the day like when they got a turbo controller, man. She was like, dude, I got a turbo controller. One by one, dude. One by one. Man, it was awful. I think I was probably around like maybe 10 when I beat Chrysalis in Final Fantasy. I think they fixed that in every version of that game now, Wretched. You're gonna play Final Fantasy unless you go back. I think they fixed that. That was a big complaint, like, that was a really big complaint. I mean, you know, I don't need to kill that Nemesis. I'm not gonna fuck with him. He can stay over there and be grumpy. Stay up there and be grumpy. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Especially his ass, dude. So the one, dude. All right. I'm gonna tell you. What is this? That Xantanarin, the Immortal. Oh, dude. There's something he's got that fucking Oof, yeah, I hear you, dude. Yeah. He's actually become he hasn't killed me, he killed me last season, and he's killed me this season. And when I was playing through this, I fought him in the Shattered Realms. And that out of all the Nemesis that I fought through that Shattered Realm 13, he was the only one that gave me a problem. Like, what the fuck is up with this dude? There's got to be like some kind of... Has he got some kind of aura that he goes into that you gotta watch out for, that you don't hit him? Or... am I missing a key part of this fight that I don't know. I just... Because like the one time I'll put his ass down, like, no problem. And then the next time it's like, dude, what the fuck? Why did he almost kill me? I don't know, dude. He's kind of scaring me this season. I don't like to stay away from him. Holy shit. I just got an achievement, dude. I just got an achievement? How the hell did I just get an achievement? Have I not? I mean, seriously, I do not farm Tomb of the Heretic. It's the first time I've ever farmed it, so I usually just run through it and just complete it. I don't farm it, so I guess there was an achievement in here that I've missed. But I will tell you, like right now, like this with this particular build that I'm using, this is just regular skeleton key. This isn't a balanced dungeon. But just the regular like farming right here in the balanced, or just the regular skeleton key with this build. This is quick, it's fast, and this isn't very. So it hasn't been too terrible, you know. Just kind of go after the targets that I'm after. Hit the boxes. I mean, I still have the Nemesis system set going, you know, I'm still doing that. But, you know, I'm not really concentrating on it. You gave me the shoulder guards of rock ice. That's not what I want. Stop being an asshole and drop something I won't. There's a bunch of yeah, I guess that last ring is the one that I never found. And it just finally dropped. I think that's the first time I've ever got that ring then. Oh, obsidian, now I don't like you. I think Cervantes was looking for this. So there's a whole bunch of just different rings, dude. I can't really sit still in this fucking dungeon, you know that. Those fucking gates, dude, they will never leave you alone. That's the biggest problem with this dungeon. There is no, like, rest for there is no rest. You sit still, you're gonna get bombarded by shit out of a goddamn portal. Except for maybe right here. They're not really part of a set. I think they're just a bunch of different rings. So they're not actually part of a set. They're just part of, like, they're just unique rings. Unique legendaries. Dude, he does it. Wretched. He knows better, dude. You know exactly what he's doing. I don't know. I'm usually working or sleeping when he's streaming, so I don't usually catch his that much anymore. Same with Rect. The good thing about with the next one that Rect posted up about the next Berserker class with Z, they're gonna be streaming that. The time that they're streaming that works perfect for me because I'll get to watch it, get to see what's going on with the new Berserker class. Yeah. Yeah, when Rec not have with him not streaming as much as he used to, that's what kind of gets me. Is the days when I could catch him, now I can't, you know, because you know my schedule flip flops throughout the week. I've got my mornings and my evenings, so I tend to miss most of it. I catch Renan every once in a while. He was playing Warcraft 3 earlier. That was awesome. Love that game. No, it's like in the evening. It's in the evening. That's why I said I know I'll be able to watch it. Yeah, it's gonna be in the evening. It's he posted it on this Discord. He's in Discord as well. You should go check and see what time it is exactly. But I'm pretty sure it was like 6 in the evening for me, I think. I'll have to double check too, but I know it's later in the evening. Because you gotta think, dude, Crate's an American company. So they're probably gonna do it after their day's over. They better be working on GrimDawn too. During the day, they can talk about the Berserker class in the evening. That's what they need to be doing. Why would this motherfucker go down? He just dropped lore? It's kind of strange that he's got like a random chance to drop lore. What? Hey. He'll drop something one day. He'll drop something one of them days. Did you just turn it on? Maybe you need to reset. Maybe you need to restart. I don't know, dude. I think that's a Discord thing. Because I was having some issues about messages failing to load the other night, too. Oh, well. He's going to be in my path, so I'm not going to be able to dodge his ass this time. But I'm not worried about him. So I thought the Nemesis was supposed to drop chests where they die. Am I mistaken on that? I thought that was... Oh, that one there. And there was no chest there. Yeah, no chest, dude. Well, this isn't in the dungeon yet. This is just under the pathway to the dungeon. Miss all those tasty warrants, man. So they changed something on the Gothic set. You know, have you noticed, Wretched? There's that red orb that used to shoot out is gone. No, I mean mine. You notice that red orb that used to shoot out of this guy is gone? I don't know. I went looking at the patch notes and I'm actually gonna post in the Discord and the league testing and ask them if that was intentional. Because I looked through the patch notes and I didn't see anything about it. So I might hit them up in the testing and see if that was intentional or if that was a bug. And no one's really just using the Gothic set besides me and hasn't noticed it. Or maybe they stealth nerfed it and no one noticed it because nobody's playing the build but me. Because they did do some changes, like the Silent End set got some changes where they, instead of it doing the like split conversion to a few things, it does 100% to all damage instead now. I didn't really feel too much of a difference. Yeah, I guess so, Worm. What's up, guy? How's it going, man? Gotta beat the hipster, right? These guys aren't going to drop anything for me. Yeah, me too. Me too, Warren. Yeah, don't go down that rabbit hole. Unless you're willing to spend about $7 grand. You start planning that, that's when you realize you can't afford it. That's a budget setup. What kind of wheel is it? Is it belt or direct drive? Yeah, figures. Figured it was with a $700 budget setup. Figured it had a belt setup. You do know the difference between the two, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. That's why that's why I've never bought into it, is because it's like, it's so much money just to have a basic setup. But I mean, if I'm gonna get something, I at least want something that's gonna give me the experience that I want, you know? They're just expensive. There's just no way around it, even for your basic setup. And then, you know, you're gonna use your, yeah, because a lot of those setups they're meant for like monitors and yeah. How deep do you want to go into this racing sim setup? Yeah, but I get that 100%. But there's a big difference. There's a big difference between belt and direct drive driven wheel setups. I mean, it's two different, completely different set of experiences, in my opinion. So, just knowing the difference between the two, I mean, I think I would have a different experience when it would be belt versus, well, I'd have had different experiences versus belt versus direct drive driven, or direct drive, or whatever it's called. That's because I know I understand it. And if they had a cheaper version, dude, just like, So I would probably, if I was to get the budget, it would probably be the best budget that I could get with a direct drive. But it's a lot of money, and it really is. That's why it's like, regardless if you, whichever one you get, it's a lot of money to invest in something that you don't know if you're gonna like or even use. That's usually what I end up doing. I come to my senses and don't get one. Still nothing. Oh shit. Yeah, but we all know that when it comes to racing games, that there is a difference, a big difference. Even when it comes to just being like, you know, relaxing and playing a racing game, you know. You want to know what I heard today? And I think it's funny because of the arguments that I've heard over the years and years and years. Is that, and it's about Call of Duty, is the fact that controller now is better than mouse and keyboard. And that's even on PC. And it is crazy that that argument has flipped so much. But I mean, when you start catering to controller players, that's tend to, you know, of course it's going to get better, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, I've just thought that the conversation was interesting, that the narrative is kind of flipped now, that it's not, you know, the keyboard and mouse players are complaining about the controller players. They get an unfair advantage. Oh yeah. Yeah.